let me show you some camera tips and tricks for OPPO Find X9. So if you open the camera app, over here of course we have different modes, but what is quite interesting is that, for example, the video mode and the photo mode have these arrows which indicate that you can actually tap on them in order to reveal smart scenes, which can be used, for example, when you try to take a photo of a stage, if you try to take a photo of a silhouette, or if you try to capture fireworks. So if you're looking for improving a way to improve your photos when capturing photos in these scenarios, then you should be able to use these smart scenes. Besides that, in the photo mode over here on the right side, we have a couple of different options like filters and face retouching and so on and so forth. But what is quite interesting is this one over here at the top, this circle icon. That is the light adjustment, so you can have this misty light, glowing light, or dreamy light. Now here we even have some recommendations when you can use these light effects. Now you might already know how to enable the camera timer, which is of course over here, but we have only two options. We have 30 seconds and 10 seconds over here. And if you're looking for additional ways to use the timer, instead of actually using the timer, you can use interval shooting, which can be easily enabled or disabled over here. And you can adjust the interval over here up to 60 seconds. So for example, if you need like a 5 or 6 or 7 second timer, etc., then of course you can set it up over here. The number of shots doesn't really matter that much, because if you start taking a photo, then after the time runs out, you can just simply pause and stop capturing next photo. So as you can see, the photo was taken, we have another countdown, but I can just stop it, and there we go. So this can also be used as a way to use a camera timer. Now, in addition to these options, if you go to Hasselblad high resolution, we can of course capture 50 megapixel photos, but what is quite interesting is that over here at the top we can enable 4K motion photo. Of course, if we go to the photo mode over here, we also have the motion photo, but it seems that it is not really in 4K, so if you actually want to capture motion photos in higher quality, then I suppose you should be able to go to Hasselblad high res and then use this motion photo mode instead. If you go to the More section, then you can find some additional pretty cool options for different camera modes. But what seems to be quite interesting over here is the underwater mode that allows you to use your phone under the water and of course capture photos, because usually when you take your phone into the water, of course you should have like some protective cases and that prevent the water to go into your phone, of course, but this still allows you to capture photos. So in this case we can use volume button in order to take a photo, volume down button in order to start recording, and a video of course, and then we have the turn screen off. So if you press and hold the power button, then we can actually exit the underwater mode. So this is how it works, and of course we need to let the phone remove the water. There we go. So if you are interested in photography that is taken under the water, then you will be happy to have this underwater mode. Now we're gonna go to camera settings. If we tap on these three lines over here, then you should be able to find settings. And then in here, we should be able to find the shooting methods, where we can find tap to capture. That allows you to just simply tap on the screen in order to capture a photo anywhere on the screen. And we also have show palm, which is definitely really useful. You just have to show your hand to the front camera in order to start the timer. So let me quickly demonstrate. We're gonna switch to the front camera, just show the hand, and then when the hand is detected, we have a small countdown, and we can easily take a photo like this. So you can just capture pretty cool selfie photos without having to even touch your phone. Besides that, if we go back to settings, you can actually increase the quality of videos. And if we scroll down over here to the video mode, then we have the bitrate, and we can switch to high quality. Of course, high quality increases the quality of videos, but it also consumes more storage, so you have to keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it. These are, I think, one of the main cool tips that I could find on OPPO Find X9 in the camera app. If there is something more that I should have mentioned in this video, then of course let me know in the comments. So that's it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.